Hi there, welcome to Krista's Creative Chaos. And today we're going to experiment. And I sometimes experiment and then have awesome things happen, and I think I didn't record it for them. And if any of you have ADHD, you know how painful it is to try to go back to recreate something. It just isn't going to happen. So today I turned the camera on, so we'll see what happens. Could be a disaster, could be great. Before I get any further, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you do that, you guys. I think I've got 28 subscribers right now. I know, hey, everybody starts somewhere, right? So when we get to 50, I believe, then we can go live, and then you guys would be able to chat with me while we're creating. You can give me ideas, you can give me input, all the fun things, and then I can get to know you, and so it'll be a two-way exchange instead of just me recording videos for you. We can be recording them together. So I'm going to take my acrylic paint palette. This thing, you guys, is kind of amazing, but it's also frustrating because I used to always use these, which are plastic, and then this is acrylic. Well, I didn't realize the plastic ones, so the paint peels out real nice. Like you can put packing tape on it and then peel it up. I could do a video on that if you want. If you want to see what I'm talking about, comment below. But this one, it doesn't. This one, it's stuck on there. So I'm thinking actually these could make really cool things to hang on the wall once it's got so much paint on it that I don't want to use it anymore. It makes me happy to look at it because you can always see what I've been working on the most recent. It's funny to see where it started because if I turn it over, you can see the very first paints that were put on here, and then this is where it's at now. But I don't know, we'll see. I do see some people actually sell their palettes, and I can see why, because personally, like, I'm a person who loves this kind of stuff, who I would hang this on my wall somewhere as just a little piece of artwork in itself. So we're just going to start with some cheap paints today. These are Artist Loft's Master Touch. Cheap is relative term, right? But cheaper paints. You could even probably start with, maybe I'll even incorporate some of these, like a Craft Smart. Folk Art is a little bit more than Craft Smart, but anyway, I do like this one. It's kind of a shimmery rosy color. I think I will use that one because I'm going to do some pinks and purples here. I thought about doing fall colors, and then I thought, I'm just not ready to go into fall yet. So I was going to go out to the garden and pick some new flowers, and we're going to stamp with flowers. That's what we're going to do for painting. Paint stamping with flowers. But I thought, these dried ones are kind of cool, and it will add some additional... Did anybody see a bug? Oh, I see a bug. And that is what happens with fresh flowers. It's a little tiny ant, I think. But where did he go? Do I have to hold it up to the camera to see him? Well, maybe he'll end up in our artwork. I don't know. So I was taking these out of a vase because I was going to go cut new ones. This one's only a little halfy, so we'll see what happens. It might turn out ugly. I might have to go get fresh ones. But fresh ones are obviously going to give us different texture because the petals are going to be nice and flat versus these. But I love a lot of texture in anything I do. And I'm trying to decide if I just put the paint on the palette or if I put it on the flowers directly. So I think we'll probably try both. So let me turn you guys around here so you can see what I'm doing on the palette and down here on my table. Again, like and subscribe if you would. That would be amazing. I'm going to talk a little louder here so you can hear. So we're going to take this paint palette and we're going to squirt some paints on here. Shake up your paint before you squirt it out. And then let's do a little bit of this. Where did my yellow go, dang nabbit? I had a yellow selected for the centers. Well, we'll just have to, I don't know what I did with my yellow. I'll have to find a different yellow when I'm ready to, I can always put in the yellow afterwards too. So with this first one, I think I will paint onto the flower. So let's see here. I'm just going to and then I want some other tones in there too. So, and no, I'm not cleaning my brush in the middle because we're just experimenting. And then take the dried one off of there. And then let's put some of this around the center. And then let's put some of this in here too, just in some little bits and pieces. It may resemble a flower, it may not. We're about to find out. Okay, let's see here. Little tiny bugs everywhere. It doesn't really look like a flower, but that's okay because we're making cool backgrounds. I do kind of digging this though. What are you guys thinking? What are you thinking, huh? Okay, so let's see here. And I think that it's going to look different the more paint I get onto this. You know, the more paint I put on here, I'm sure it's going to start resembling more and more of a flower because more of the petals will have paint, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's see here. Now let's see what this does. Yep, it's starting to look more and more like a flower. I need to get some in the center, obviously. So, oh, here's the yellow I had. I had grabbed a dark yellow because I thought when the flower is done, the centers are usually darker. Nope, I didn't shake this one up, and so it looks kind of crazy. So let's see here. Gonna need a different brush for that. Let's use one of these. Nope, not that one. See, and I can do this in here. Let's see how this turns out. As my leaves fall off everywhere. Like I said, it's all, life's an experiment, right? I love experimenting. That's what makes me happy with art. Do you guys like to experiment, or do you like things that you know are going to turn out perfect every time? I love to experiment. Love, love, love it. It's what makes art fun for me. Oh my gosh, look, it's looking more and more like a flower. Kind of cool how it's starting to look more and more like a flower. So it's making me wonder if I shouldn't go back over those first ones again. Let's get this off of here. So these were dahlias I had in a vase. I grew them in my garden, and they just, these ones were dead, so I was getting ready to go put new ones in my vase because it started raining today. I'm in Lake Stevens, Washington, and so it started raining today, and it's going to destroy my dahlias. If you know anything about dahlias, it just makes them not pretty anymore, the rain. Oh yeah, you guys, I love that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Let's just see if this will, if there's enough paint on there without adding additional or not. Let's see. So these are going to be cut up into artist trading. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. These are going to be cut up into artist trading cards. I am now wondering if I should just leave that. See that blossom there that got, I think I'm going to leave it, you guys. I think I'm just going to leave some of them. Let's see here. If I left that right there, I wonder what that will end up looking like. Should I leave those? Comment. Do I leave them or do I cut to get rid of them? I'm thinking that they're just going to, thinking they're going to stick because they're dry. I'm thinking how cool would that be? Let's take some of these ones that fell off and let's glue them in here with the paint. The paint will act as a glue, and then when I'm done I can see if it was enough to actually hold it. Oh my gosh, I love happy accidents. Love, love, love happy accidents. Okay, so there we go. I kind of dig that one. What do you guys think? Get it off there. Do you like it? What? I'm gonna have to add some more paint at this point. I'm losing all my petals, you guys. I don't know how much of a flower it's gonna look like anymore. And I'm getting really sloppy, but that's okay, because like I said, it's abstract, right? So let's see. I need something to go on the edge here. Always stamp off if you guys are doing any type of art. You don't want your things to be contained prettily inside the borders, because that doesn't always look real realistic. Okay, so let's see. I think I might have to pick a different flower at this point, because this one's kind of dead. And let's do some pink. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, that's cool. Look at all those that stuck. Now I'm going to take all of these that were around here and see about sticking them into the paint. I may have to come back afterwards and use put some gel medium over the top. I can show you guys what gel medium looks like if you would like to know. If you're not sure, comment and let me know. And let me know that, see, this is why lives would be super helpful, because then I could see you guys commenting, going, yeah, we need to see what gel medium you use. We would like to see how you do that. But because I don't have enough subscribers yet, because I just started my channel, I can't get that interaction going. So, oh my gosh, I really, really love this whole thing. I just can't wait for you to see the finished product, because how many of you cannot picture it yet? How many of you are like, what the heck are you doing? That is a big mess. It's going to be so cool when I'm done, you guys. I promise. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. This is why I do art and I don't sing. Okay, let's see here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Have you guys done it? This is such a happy accident. I had no idea I was going to be using the actual flowers in here, obviously. And I really hope that it works out with the gel medium like I think it's going to. We shall see. And then let's put this one here. This one's a little too, there we go. Okay, so, and I'm not going to put the, I'm just going to kind of do, so you see how I'm doing it, this is kind of a triangle design. Do you guys see this? Okay, so there's like a triangle of ones with the actual petals. So, in art, when you are moving things, let me get you guys to where you can see this whole thing. When you are moving, you want the eye to move. When you want the eye to move, you have to kind of move things in a triangular pattern. And yes, I'm still using my dilapidated flower. Why? Because the paint is so soaked in on here, it's beautiful. So, and now I'm wondering if this flower, if I'll be able to, if there's any leaves left or petals left on it when I'm done. Now I'm wondering if I will be able to use this, like save it, you know what I mean? Like in a vase in my studio here, my spare bedroom studio. Okay, it's actually the guest bedroom. It's not even a spare bedroom, because it's only a 2-bedroom cabin that we're in right now. We have a house, but we stay here in the summers, and I love it. But then this summer, I really started bringing all my art stuff up, and it's really making me realize there's no room for anybody to stay in here. It just really isn't. I used to go back to the other house and do my art usually, but because it's within driving distance. But yeah, not happening, because I just am so into it. I just want to be able to work on it when I want to work on it. Let's see here. I'm going to put, just with the paintbrush, a little bit there, because I'm going to cover it with this. Okay. So, this is what we've got going on. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with my channel, do you? Okay, now I'm ready to just put some, so you can see, can you guys see my palette? So this is what my palette's looking like. My paint's getting sparse on there, so now I'm just going to kind of grab the paint and just really randomly put it on See, barely any petals left on here because I'm doing really random because I'm just going to do the edges of this at this point. I just want, see, I just have some flowers here, some petals here. I just want to get this space. There we go. Oh my gosh, and that actually looks like a real flower, you guys. Look at that. And then let's do it this way. So good, so good. Okay, and then I need one in the corner here, but I need something with a little more purple. See how these have the purple? Now, if I was going to keep it one piece, it would be more important, but because I am going to cut this up, I believe I'm going to cut it up into artist trading cards. The balancing of the purple is not that important, but I'm going to show you if you can see this whole thing. So, see how there's some purple here, so we want to make sure that there's some purple here. Why? Because it keeps the eye traveling across the page that way, okay? So, I know some of you are like right now going, oh my gosh, what is she doing? That is such a mess. Just wait. Have faith. Oh, yay, I wanted some petals on that one too. Good, good, good. And they stuck nice. Good, good, good. I can't wait. So now my question is, do I save this like this? I think it's kind of looking dilapidated. So I think I'm just going to pull some of these petals off and put them into the art. Should I turn them this way? No, because then it won't look like the rest of it. I was going to turn them so paint was up, but that then looks different than the rest of it. And if I do decide to keep this as one cohesive piece and not cut it up into artist trading cards, then that would be weird. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, so love, love, love. What is this got going on over here? This is a little too much there. Okay, loving, loving, loving this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. Now, see, now if I am going to cut it up, though, I do have to take into consideration this is a lot of white right there, because that could end up being the majority of that card. White, there's no problem with white space on a card, but we want to make sure that if you're going to cut it into a card, that the whole card doesn't end up with white space, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to take this flower that's all dilapidated, and we're just going to get some Woo! Oh, wow, we got a whole bunch of the flower on here. Huh. Well. Let's see, that's a lot of flower. So, it's kind of cool, but, and now these ones they're going off the edges. How many people are just mesmerized by this process like I am? Just looking at it going, oh my gosh, it's such a just colorful explosion of everything. That's how I feel when I see stuff like this. I can't it's like a train wreck. You can't stop watching because then you're like, okay, I trust this artist. I trust that what she's saying, that she's going to make something beautiful out of this. Can't wait to see it because, you know, you're just like, it looks like a big old mess right now. And I don't want random ones in here. Let's put these down. Okay. That one petal is really pretty though. It'd be really pretty to use. Where can I use this one? Get rid of that one and put this one there. There we go. And yes, these are coming off the edges, but they will be cut, okay, when it's dry. So now you guys are going to have to come back for a different video to see the finished product of this one, because I am not that person who made a finished one. I am that person, like I said, with the ADHD. I just make it and then we see how it goes, and then I dry it, and then you come back and you watch a different video to see the finished product. So once this dries, then I will put, let me show you what it is that I'm going to put over it. It's right here. I'm going to put this over it. I'm going to put gloss gel over it, or I'll put matte gel over it. And then, it'll go on a little cloudy, but it will dry clear. And then I should be able to cut these cards into ATCs. Artist trading cards. Look at that, you guys. Oh, I'm kind of loving it. It's almost like pressed flowers, but they're not pressed flowers. So now I gotta take my, and yes, the back side of my stuff always gets just to be a zoo, but that's okay, because on the back side, what I would really be putting on there when I'm all done is I will be putting a thing on there that says like who made the card, if I decide to title the card, that kind of thing. So I have this board here. This was an excess piece of, I think I've showed you guys this before. It was an excess piece of something that my husband did. I can't remember. And you can just use a piece of cardboard too. But I found it, they were throwing it away, like at the garbage dump or at the dumpster. And I'm like, oh no, that's perfect because I can wipe the paint off and stuff that gets on there if I want to. I've just kind of been leaving it on there right now, and then I will set this over here to dry by the window. Okay, so that's drying. So now, and this is what I have left of my flower, you guys. It's just a sad, sad little flower at this point. But it's kind of cool still. So let me see here. I'm going to pluck off. Let me see. Hold, please. Let's see here. I'm going to pluck off some of these. Okay. So it looks like this at this point. But I'm going to stick this. I want to stick it in a vase or something to dry like this, because I want to see what it looks like when it's done. Oh, I know what I'll put it in. I'll put it in this right here. I have these. Yeah, some people, their paint use jars and things like that, and I used to, but I found these. I think they're gorgeous. They had purple ones too, and pink and purple are kind of like my jam, if you can't tell. And so I'm just gonna prop it up on there to dry for now. Okay, I've got so many new fun things to play with. Oh my gosh, look, did you guys see these cards? I watercolored these cards not very long ago. Love them. It's a stamp. You can see the stamp where the black is, but then I watercolored it. It's so fun to do, and I probably now just got paint all over it. Sorry, random. Okay, so now I do, oh shoot, I've got paint here still, and I didn't want to add water to this. Let's see, so hubby went and got me coffee, which was super sweet of him. He was getting himself coffee, and he got me coffee too, which is lovely. How do you guys take your coffee? I just like myself an Americano. I don't like sugar and stuff in it. Lots and lots of cream. He tells them, this is what he told the lady today, because last time they've made it kind of weird. He said, put like 2 inches of cream in. When you think you have enough, go another ½ inch. So that's my coffee order. He likes the same description, but with sugar. When you think you've put enough sugar in, put in more. Okay, let me stick these over here. Okay, so now my hands are like this. They're a mess, but that's okay. Now I'm tempted on this next one to do it in different colors. I think I'm going to do the next one in different colors. That was, well, I don't know. You guys, what do you think? Do I do it in different colors? I think I want to do a fall one, because I think a fall one's going to be really pretty with the leaves in it. Yeah, that's what I think. So, okay, I'm going to stop this video, and it's just going to be done. You're going to have to look on my YouTube channel for the finished product of those, and I will do it today. I will not make you wait weeks. So I will make the finished one today as long as that dries. I will make another video showing the gloss gel over the top, and then I will make a different one after that, when it dries. Or maybe I can oh, you know what I'll do? Yeah, I just don't like splicing videos. It's just not my thing. I don't want to spend time doing that. I know, it would make my channel better, but I'm just starting out. So I'm going to make another one with fall colors. I'm trying to decide if you guys want to see that or not. So what I'll do is I will make a separate video that I'll upload with the fall colors, okay? So that way, if you're done watching, you're good. Like and subscribe, please, 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 like and subscribe. I really, really want to go live with you guys. But then the fall one will be loaded up probably within a couple of hours of this one, because it takes YouTube a while to load them up. So, okay, love and appreciate you. Bye, guys.